Welcome to GBC Updates for Friday, the 24th of April. In this really brief little video, just want to bring you up to date on a handful of things that we believe you need to be up to date on. Things that we're not going to be mentioning in our Sunday services necessarily, just in order that we can keep that as tight as possible. There are a few things that we do think that you need to be aware of, things that are coming up in the life of our community of faith. Perhaps most importantly for young people, the Friday night youth begins again on the 1st of May. So not tonight, obviously, but next week. So we're excited about that. Matt and the team have done a whole bunch of work on that and are moving towards next Friday evening to start off the term again. Our life groups will be continuing to meet. I know many of your life groups are. Just a reminder that the material for life groups is emailed to our leaders each week and is available on the life group tab on GBC Links. So we'll be working our way through this anchored series, the study through the book of Hebrews, and encourage you to be a part of that. In the coming week, we're also going to be starting our promotion of and discussion of and fundraising for May Mission Month, COVID-19 style. Our targets always look a little bit big at the start of the month, but this year in particular, our target of $190,000 seems a whole lot bigger. Given the uncertainty around our economy right now, I think that feels much larger than it may have, say, in January. But this is a really significant opportunity for us as a community of faith to respond in faith and in gratitude and in hope with what God is doing. So we really want to encourage each of you to be prayerfully considering what it might be that God is inviting you to be giving this May. You're going to be hearing a whole lot more about the projects and the organizations that we are beginning to partner with in the weeks to come. They're really exciting opportunities and a good reminder that while things are a little bit uncertain for us here in Australia, in reality, there are many, many places in the world where things are a whole lot less certain. This is an opportunity for us to be on purpose and intentional about what we're doing. It's an opportunity for us to be others focused and seek to serve their needs before our own. And it's an opportunity, of course, for us to be big-hearted in our generosity. So can I really encourage you when we get to May, when we start looking at these projects, to be prayerfully considering what the Holy Spirit might be inviting you to give this May. Let's treat this as an exercise in faith for us as a community of faith. Also just want to thank those of you who have continued to support us financially through this period of time. We're kind of going pretty well financially as a church, which enables us, of course, to continue to say yes to the new opportunities that are opening up for us as a community of faith. One of the opportunities that is opening up for us is the opportunity for a greater partnership with Hopefield. Hopefield is very keen to provide service to our community of faith and to our wider community of faith as well. And in the weeks to come, we're going to be announcing some toolkits about some practical tips and ways to work effectively from home and manage screen time with your kids and a bunch of other things that Hopefield are going to be providing in partnership with us. They're also keen, if you need some additional support, to offer that to you as at the best rates that they possibly can and free if necessary. And also a reminder that if you have found yourself in some unusual circumstances of being in significant need, please let us know. Either let us know through GBC Cares or contact Hopefield. We love to be able to support our community of faith moving forward. And just finally, we were delighted to hear about the number of people who phoned into our service last week. There were 19 people who phoned in, and about half of those stayed for the whole service, which was absolutely outstanding. I actually was contacted by a pastor from another local Baptist church who had one of their members call into our service to listen into a particular part of it and was asking how we were able to do that. So it was wonderful to be able to pass that information on as another way for people in our community to access our services. So just a reminder, we are aware that announcing this online doesn't help those who aren't able to access the internet. So if you know someone who would be really grateful to be able to phone in to a service, why don't you let them know the number on this screen? Give them a call, touch base, make sure they're doing okay, and give them this number so they can call in from 8:30 on a Sunday and listen to the service in almost the entirety. We're still not able to include the music because of some of the licensing restrictions around that, but all the other aspects of the service service they'll be able to listen to. So those are the things we think that you need to know this week, and trust that we'll see you, or at least see you engaged in the chat line on Sunday at 8:30, 10:30, or 6 p.m. Until then, God bless.